Coach Kathy DeAngelis, a 6-5 victory over the Fairfield Stags today at the Hofstra Field Hockey Stadium. 5 straight wins for the Pride, 7-4 on the season. Your assessment of today's contest?
Well, a little wild game for sure. 11 goals scored. Thought our attack did very well. I thought our ability to put the ball behind the net was excellent. We did lose a lot of opportunities, however, in the circle and the attacking third by just a pure lack of composure and just giving the ball away. And I was fairly disappointed with that because I think we're a better team, and we need to step it up as we get into the league. Defensively, we did a great job against a team like Fairfield, who is extremely quick. They move the ball very quickly. They're one of the fastest teams collectively that we've played all year round. And we had to make some adjustments to that game, to their game. But I thought, especially in the second half, we did a better job managing that.
Stella Shern, 2 goals and 1 assist, and she seems to be getting ready for the conference season, going in high speed.
Yeah, her overall game today was excellent. Not just putting the ball behind the net, but her defensive game was very, very strong, and she was one of the stronger defenders on the striker line. And we've been emphasizing this more and more as we get closer to the league. We're going to need all our strikers to have a pure discipline on defense. And although I thought it was good, it needs to get better for all of the striker line. We did work really well together, and Stella, I think, really led this team on the press and defensively, and I think it was contagious to the rest of the players.
You made a goalie change at halftime, replacing Lauren Saltis, who gave up 3 first-half goals, putting in Kara Swan. What was the thought behind that?
Well, we still want to platoon. As I've said all year round, as redundant as it's been, we have 2 great goalkeepers, and we feel confident in either one of them. And certainly we've had Lauren Saltis in the net, and she's deserved to be there. She's had some great games, and it was a good opportunity today for us to platoon and put in Kara Swan. I thought she made some nice saves today, and it was great to see when you have 2 keepers, and certainly one who comes in and comes up some really huge saves, especially in the second half.
Fairfield scored a number of goals off the penalty corner. Does that concern you heading into the conference season?
Most definitely, and to see their type of execution that they had today, we've got to do a better job, in our defensive structure and boxing out and really just the defending the scoring area. And I don't think we're doing a fantastic job with that. I think we're doing a good job with that, but we've got to step it up, and we've got one more game before we get into league play, and hopefully on Sunday we can do a better job in our defensive unit.
And heading into Quinnipiac, what do you want to do in your last non-conference game before the St. Joe's game later on in the season?
Right. Well, yeah. Moving from this game, it was nice to see. This was a great game for our attack, not just the strikers, but also in our midline, to really move the ball very well. We've been stressing all year, move it with passing. And as you can see, we had a lot of great combinations and a lot of different touches with all the strikers just before we even got into the circle. So if we can move the ball that well between the midline and the striker line, we want to continue to do that. And I think the more we do that, we're going to be much more dangerous.